Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
Needs to be placed
Game
adjacent
paused.
to the granary.
Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
Yes, boss.
Recruits needed, sire.
Game paused. Game
Yes,
Recruits
boss.
needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed.
Game
Yeah.
paused. Game running.
They're dead. Yes, boss.
Weapons needed, sire. We are under attack.
Where are the macemen?
Game paused. Game
They're
running.
chicken feed.
Game paused. Game
What
running.
you need? Bash 'em, lads.
Game paused. Game running.
It's a rout.
Game paused. Game running. Game paused.
Smokum.
Recruits needed, sire.
Game running.
Need some muscle. What? Yes, boss. What? All that way?
Game paused. Game running.
Yeah. They won't know what hit them.
A message from the sheriff.
Another glorious triumph for my honourable lads. What do you think?
They're chicken feed. Bash 'em up.
A message from the sheriff.
Why don't you go and play with someone else?
Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
كما ترغب. هلم.
Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game
Your
paused.
Grace.
Game running.
Your Grace. Manning siege equipment. Attain! Shot!
Weapons needed, sire.
Attain! Shot! Jump to it! Sir! Forward!
Game paused. Game running.
Shoulder! Palms!
What is your thinking? My lead. await your orders. Our blades are heat.
Ready, sir.
Our horses are ready. You have something in mind. We await your orders. Our horses are ready. You have something in thinking.
For your honor!
A message from the sheriff.
Another glorious triumph for my honorable lads. What do you think?
We await your blades. Our horses something in mind. While you are thinking.
Wood needed.
Game paused. Game running.
Can't place that there, my
Game
lord.
paused. Game running. Game paused. Game.
We await your orders.
Charge! Cut them down!
A message from the sheriff.
And why don't you go and play with someone else?
Game paused. Game running.
Can't place that there, my lord. Can't place that there, my lord.
Game paused. Game running. A message from the sheriff.
Another glorious triumph for my honorable lads. What do you think?
Game running.
Honor! Charge!
Game
Are on
paused.
fire, sire.
Game running. A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
Game paused. Game running. A message from the sheriff.
Hey, that's my castle you're destroying. Go away.
Game A message from the Wazir.
Once more, my men lay waste to your monuments.
Game running.
Not enough goods.
Game paused. Game running.
Need some missiles and mushroom!
A message from the sheriff.
Your days of glory are at an end. Prepare for a bit of humble pie.
Yes, boss.
A message from the sheriff.
Lost again.
A message from the Wazir.
You have killed one of our enemies. Next time, leave them to me.
Game paused. Game running.
Can't place that there, my lord.
Game paused.
Smokum.
Recruits needed, sire.
Game running. A message from the sheriff.
Are you a man or a mouse? I don't know why I asked the question. Prepare to squeak. Bother.
sixth greatest
Game
lord.
paused. A message from the sheriff.
Another glorious triumph for my honorable lords. What do you think?
A message from the sheriff.
Blast and thunder! You ask for a simple task to be done, and what do you get?
Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
It's a rout.
Can't place that there, my lord.
A message from the sheriff.
Another glorious triumph for my honorable lads. What do you think?
Game running. Paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. A message from the sheriff.
Blast and thunder! You ask for a simple task to be done, and what do you get?
Game paused. Game running. Game paused.
Smokum.
Recruits needed, sire.
Game running.
لنفسي.
Game
سوف
paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
To it!
Your Grace, you need something.
Manning siege equipment.
نحن في خدمتك.
Game paused. Game running.
Shot!
Game running. Game
تحت أمرك.
paused. Game running.
Finding range. Finding
Game
range.
paused. Game running.
Stone. Stone.
Game paused. Game running. Game paused. Game running.
Are on fire. You have
A message from the Wazir.
Once more, my men lay waste to your monuments. Constructing siege equipment. Constructing
Game
siege equipment.
Game running.
Constructing siege equipment. Constructing siege equipment.
It's a rout.
Game paused. Game running.
can't place that there, my
Game
lord.
paused. Game running.
الحصان سريع. الحصان سريع. الحصان سريع. الحصان سريع.
Stone stocks are too low.
Not enough wood.
Ballista, ready.
It's a rout.
We'll try our best. Ballista, ready.
الحصان سريع. You are الحصان سريع. Greatest lord. It's a rout. الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
الحصان سريع.
The granary is full, sire.
It's a rout. الحصان سريع.
Recruits needed, sire.
Ballista, ready.
It's a rout. الحصان سريع.
Those stops are too low, sire.
Cut them down! Shoulder! Palms!
الحصان سريع. اركب مثل الريح.
A message from the sheriff.
Why don't you go and play with someone else?
لا من أسرع. اركب مثل
A message from the sheriff.
Hey, that's my castle you're destroying. Go away.
الفرس تعدل.
A message from the Lionheart.
My walls are strong. My men are in good heart. Bring on your slings and arrows.
Charge!
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
سموكم ننتظر إلى نهاية الأرض.
We're out, maceman. They won't know what hit them.
Watch it crumble.
Cut them down!
Once more onto the breach.
Need some muscle.
A message from the sheriff.
Lost again.
Our horses are
We shall dispatch
It's a
them!
rout.
A message from the Wazir.
You have killed one of our enemies. Next time, leave them to me!
A message from the Lionheart.
Events have come to a petty pass when a king must cower in his castle. But cower I must.
A message from the Lionheart.
Fine, you can bring down a few buildings. How about a fair fight?
A message from the Lionheart.
So, I am bested, and my poor bones must rest in these wretched sands.
A message from the Wazir.
You have killed one of our enemies. Next time, leave them to me!
Need some muscle.
Wood needed.
For your honor!
A message from the Wazir.
Once more, my men lay waste to your monuments. To horse!
My liege, you're thinking.
الحصان سريع. إلى نهايات الأرض. لا من أسرع. اركب مثل الريح.
We await your orders.
You are the fourth greatest lord.
بأمرك.
You have something in mind? Cut them down!
سنوكم الفرس تعدو. لا من أسرع.
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
We await your orders.
A message from the sheriff.
Hey, that's my castle you're destroying. Go away.
Watch it crumble.
What?
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
You have something in mind?
A valiant effort.
What is your thinking?
A message from the sheriff.
Lost again.
الحصان سريع. بأمركم.
A message from the Wazir.
You have killed one of our enemies. Next time, leave them to me!
اركب مثل الريح.
A message from the sheriff.
Why don't you go and play with someone else?
الفرس تعدو. سننتصر. نحن أبطال. هدفنا واضح. اقتلهم جميعا.
What do you need? Need some missile?
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
Yes, boss. They're dead.
It's a rout.
Yeah. Chicken feed.
A message from the sheriff.
Hey, that's my castle you're destroying. Go away.
It's a rout. A message from the sheriff.
Lost again.
Victory!